Guys, I know I normally do my live on a Sunday and you don't hear from me again until next week, but I thought this was important. It's something that I was kind of perusing over this morning. So to give those of you that are some context that aren't watching this in my Facebook group, Wake the F Up, I would also be posting this on LinkedIn, and I'll also be posting it on my YouTube channel. So just to give you guys some context, if you're not watching it in my group, that you know that this is where it's coming from, right? So I normally do all my lives inside my Facebook group. So this morning, I was talking to somebody about their experience. I was talking to somebody about where their definition of their experience comes from. And we were talking about I brought up the subject of being open to experience or closed to experience, open to thoughts and feelings or closed to thoughts and feelings. So I thought I'd bring it up with you guys and see what you thought. And I would love to hear. All right, good morning, guys, to those of you that are logging in. So I know for me, whenever I'm caught up in this experience of who I am, the ego, thoughts, feelings, and I'm seeking something different, it's the true definition of suffering, because I can't change that experience. I can't change my experience as much as I try. And what that does is it leads to this definition of who I am, therefore I am suffering. All right, morning, Lisa. So guys, I want to talk to you about something, okay? So for most people that I talk to, all right, originally I did these as circles, but it looked like a botched boob job, and I just kind of felt like it was wrong, so I've changed them to squares. All right, so for most people, it's my Xbox going on. We are open to thoughts and feelings, all right, and we are closed off to our true experience, okay? And what that looks like, basically, in real world terms, this looks like our ego. It looks like busy-mindedness. It looks like I am anxious. I am stressed. Because what's happening is we are making the assumption and we are living in the belief that we are the thought and we are the feeling. Therefore, if we don't like it, we will look for something different. That takes us away from the present moment. It takes us away from what is, and that is the very definition of creating our own suffering. And what that does is it closes us off to experience, all right? And what that is essentially is truth. In that very moment, the experience that is within your awareness is the only thing that is true. How can anything else be true other than what's already there, which is truth in itself, right? It's about being present, all right? And so I know for me, whenever I'm really anxious, I'm really stressed, there's a sense of worry there. Nervousness is what always gets me, is that I'm open to my thoughts and my feelings, and I'm closed off to my true experience. And there's a real feeling there of closing off, of being closed off. So what I'm going to do is invite you to change this around a little bit, okay? Just to invite you to maybe look at this slightly differently. All right, we're going to change it around. Sorry, yeah. So what I want you to do is turn this completely on its head. And what this looks like to me, and I'm only going to share my personal experience, is what is in my awareness and what I'm experiencing is true. I'm closed off to my thoughts and my feelings. Not that I'm not going to have them, because they're always going to be there, but I'm closed off to the definition that they create. I am not my thoughts. I am not my feelings. I am the experience of all of those things, right? But what I am open to is experience. And what that means is there's a sense of just opening, letting go. I guess you could call it relaxing into, being present with, fully experiencing. And this, again, what this will look like is peace and freedom. Not in the absence of feelings, not in the absence of thoughts. That's never going to happen. That's the nature of the mind. That's the nature of a mind. That's never going to happen. You're going to be free from that. Why would we? Because we wouldn't exist. That's the lens we see the world through. But when we believe and we misunderstand, I'm going to use that word quite strongly here, when we misunderstand and we believe that we're the thoughts and our feelings, we do not experience freedom. But there is freedom and peace to be had within that. Because when we're fully open to every experience that we have, without need to change it, without need to have something different. And if you think about any time that you've suffered, any goal that you've set, it comes from a place of being closed off or being open to thoughts and feelings that this is who I am, I need something different in order to be better, to change our experience. But that is never ever the case. We might believe it is, but it's never ever the case. That is the very clever ego at work. Okay, when we're fully open to experience, what we are is truly present. There is freedom. And like I said, not in the absence of feelings and thoughts, but we stop seeking something different. And that for me is the difference between living a life of freedom and fullness and being closed off into what we believe will be better. And that in itself creates suffering. And that's the definition of suffering, to want something different. You know, it's like you're stood at the prison bars, looking outside, longing to be outside. Then it's not actually the prison that's the problem, it's the longing to be outside. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube channel, LinkedIn today. And I just, as I was driving around this morning, I just kind of thought, you know, this is a nice way for me to kind of try and explain this in a slightly different way. Just where can you in your life right now just open yourself up, to open to the experience that you're currently having, to relax into it, to just fully experience it, any feeling that you have, the thoughts that come into the mind, but without attachment to what they are. All right. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you find it useful. I hope you find it insightful. Feel free to use this, take a screenshot of it, do what you want with it. But hello, Richard. Hi, Emily. Hi, Maria. Hello, Adriana. So let me know what you think, guys. I'd love to know. And if you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, this is the sort of stuff that we'll be covering in the 12-week course as of the 4th of December. So now's your chance to get stuck into that if you want to join. If it's something that really deeply resonates with you, you're ready to do some exploring around this, maybe let go of some of these stories, then jump in this course, because it's all these things that we're going to be covering, right? So lots of love, guys. Have a great week, and I will speak to you soon.